Okay. Back to the grind. Right, where are we going to go? I think we're going to head from Warsaw and see what jobs we can find. Which is somewhere around here. Short jobs. That's kind of cool. Boats. We're going to the same destination. Sucks. Ugh. Whatever that one was then, I think we'll try that one first. Oh yeah. Hopefully my gear shifter works. Oh, here we go. No idea if the stream is running smooth or not. This is all new settings again, just trying out. With a little luck, it's looking a little bit more detailed than usual. Wait, hold on. What job did I just pick? Job market. I just picked the freight market, didn't I? That's a bit silly considering I'm all the way up there. What quick job? I knew I was doing the wrong thing. Look at that. So I've got to go out and drop that job off, haven't I? Why was I being silly? Let's wait while the game catches up. Oh good, I could just change it. The job market. Quick job instead. Talk about not having the luck with jobs. Ooh. 1 hour drive. 21 hours. That could work though. It's a real crummy truck. Start again then, shall we? Gets that road and maps that road. What the? 17-hour drive though. Let's do that then. I hate this bit. Feel like I'm sitting too close to this one. Should do just about. View so I can see where I'm going. He wasn't going to slow down, was he? It's 8:33 in the morning in game. We've got 17 hours on this trip. Oh, what the total time is? Let's have a look. I've got 26 hours to play with. Excuse me. So, cruise control on. We're just going to cruise it in by the looks of it. Gonna have a lazy morning, doing a bit of trucking, get the mileage going, get the map percentage up. Hopefully we can cover quite a good bit today. Almost tempting just to take the speed limiter off and forget the truck buttons for a bit and just flat the mileage. Don't seem to have any horns in this one, so we ain't gonna be beeping. So hopefully this will be a fairly straightforward job. My microphone's out of the way. Let's pull it down a bit. There we go. Microphone's better. I think it was a bit too far out of the way. You might not have heard too much. Looks like my camera's not central either. Let me just see if I can tweak that a second. That should be about it. About as close as you're gonna get, I guess. Keep hitting it with my head so it knocks it out of place every so often. Excuse me. So we're coming up on Warsaw. Not a good place to stall. Ooh. Is that a garage coming up? I think we've got it though. We don't have to worry about that one. Let's do a little detour. Grab a few new roads on the way. Armageddon, how you doing? Excuse me. I was tempted to pull into these little depot areas, but I think I'll skip them. Yeah. Because I got the road vibration turned up. Otherwise it'd be really boring because there wouldn't be any feel to the game whatsoever. But you get that from the truck engine, adds a bit of vibration to it. When you're at speed it calms down quite a bit, but if you're in too low a gear it shakes more. %? Nah, it's not needed for this game. It's not worth it. And when it comes to parking, you wouldn't be able to park because you wouldn't be able to turn the wheel. Excuse me. Yeah, G29, you got to look after it, but that's the same with any wheel. Been through to it. You're a bit heavy-handed, are we? Mind you, for the price, there's still a good wheel. You know, if all you want is an entry-level wheel, I'd definitely recommend a G29. It is a direct drive wheel. It's a 20 Newton meter direct drive wheel, this one. We're going to have a copper behind us now. A lot. Obviously I didn't buy it overnight. It was bought over a good year or so. If you were to price it up including the PC, you're probably looking at around the £8 mark, if not slightly more. .303 litres on board, 522 miles. I might need some more fuel. Yeah, it adds up, but you know, if you were to price up your gear there, you know, you've got to factor in your PC, factor in your screen, factor in any little bit that you use with it. That's a similar kind of thing, really. I started off with just a PC single monitor and a G29 myself. Yeah, well, the way I look at it is, you know, yes, I spent a lot of money on this, but at least I can crash the cars on this or trucks a load of times and I don't have to buy them again. It's just a one purchase. If I was to do it in real life with a, you know, even if I bought like a £600 car, took it racing, over time it's going to add up. And I can't see me getting a car and hitting a track anytime soon. It's much easier for me to jump into something like this and have my fun. And you know, it's used daily. It's not as if it's sitting doing nothing. Yeah, all the little bits. You got to service, got to repair, got all your licenses and God knows what. Whereas a game, what? It's going to cost me like a tenner. 20 quid. Do you use your G29 a lot, or is it something that you use only on the weekends or once in a while? Well, that didn't go in gear. Oops. Didn't keep an eye on that trailer around that corner, did I? Well, that's just it. See, if you're using it every day, and a G29 is you know, you can race well with a G29. You know, the only real reason for upgrading, it isn't going to make you fast. I mean, this, you know, it may make you a tiny bit faster once you know a track well anyway. But ultimately what it brings to the table is just more feeling, so it gives you more detail from the car, from the road, because remember, in most cases the wheel is your only point of feedback. It's not like a car where the weight of the car shifting around on the track is going to give you a lot of indication of what's going on. All you've got is the wheel, so the better the wheel, the better the feedback to you, which in turn could make you slightly better. And that's what I was after, not for this game obviously, but for some of the games I was playing, I wanted that better feedback and that better feeling, just so it would immerse me more in the game experience, which it does very well. So if that's something that kind of tickles your fancy, so to speak, then upgrading at some point I would certainly recommend. But you don't have to. There's plenty of people out there who race with G29s and do very well. Absolutely. I'd rather be sitting here when I have one of my crashes. You've seen some of the crashes I did in my rally videos recently. It's like, okay, I'd be dead. The 249 litres, 446 miles to go. We're gonna have to refuel. Next fuel stop, I think we'll be stopping up, that's for sure. Yeah, it's a tricky one though. You know, where do you stop? Where do you intervene? At least with motorsport, in terms of cars, you can make them safer. I mean, the only way you're going to make bikes safer is by slowing them down. There's nothing really you can add to a bike, I would guess, other than thicker helmets or more padding. But it's not going to stop bones being broken. But then again, you know, you've got the likes of motorcycles going around and people getting killed that way. You've got boxers who, you know, get themselves hit until God knows what. So, really, unless something like was drastically stopped with regards to something like boxing, I can't see any other sport taking a cut. Whoa, that came up quick. Okay, engine off, fuel up. What do we say, about 500? We don't have to fill it up completely. What do you mean? In what way? Yeah, but a copyright claim isn't to do with the number of views, it's to do with the content. So I'm guessing that video had music in it, is that correct? Yeah, well that's the problem, see? you're playing music probably which is licensed music. If you want to play music in your video and not get a copyright claim, you've got to use no copyright music, which is available. Yeah, I mean, I've got the same, you know, I've done like Forza videos, and sometimes with Forza, if you don't hit the key properly, you'll have the game music playing ever so quietly, but no matter how long that music plays for, it'll identify the track and it'll put a copyright claim against the whole video. So really, if you're going to be playing a game and it's the game music, go into your game and just turn the music off. Or if you're playing your own music, make sure it's no copyright music and you'll be okay. Definitely in the wrong lane for that one. And if you have a look on YouTube, there are channels out there that do no copyright music, and you can just play that channel back in the background, adjust the volume level, and off you go. Unfortunately, with copyrighted music or anything copyrighted, it doesn't matter whether you've got 1 view or 1 million views, they're going to copyright it regardless. It does seem kind of silly. There is supposed to be a fair usage policy, but I don't think that even comes into play. To be honest, it's something that I'm not worried about. It's just something I'm mindful of when I try to stream. I try to make sure there's no copyright music or anything in the video. Sometimes it happens, you slip up, it ends up going in, but you either delete the video or you edit the video, or you just accept the claim and carry on. Yeah, the problem I have with the random events though, they are just preset scenes. It's not something that plays out in front of you. It's not like something a car pulls off to the side and steam comes out of it. So I hope the next step for them is to try and introduce like a live event. So like that car in front now, it would be great if steam started coming out and the car just pulled over. You know, in real life there would be an accident, so why not have a car crashing at a junction? You know, how far do you go with it and how much you can do with it, who knows? I'd like to think they can do something like that though, it would be cool. Yeah, you don't want to be crashing into them though, do you? But you're right, you know, it does add a little extra. But I just see them as this static event. I prefer something that was a bit more... you can see it play out in front of you. I mean, I did have it in a recent video where there were two cars side by side and the car on the left turned into the car on the right, and it took out the other car and both stopped in front of me. And at that point I had to take avoiding action because there was no way I was going to hit the brake quick enough to stop the truck from hitting them, so I had to swerve around them. And to be honest, that was one of the best experiences I've had in ETS2. It was pure accident, the AI shouldn't have done that at all. Because as far as I'm aware, they haven't programmed in accidents to happen. But I think it was just a glitch in the AI. But why not have it where, you know, one car takes out another, or a truck takes out a car, and, you know, you have to take avoiding action or stop or whatever. I mean, I was thinking about it. You've got police in the game as well. The only time you ever see the police do anything is if you're speeding. But why not have it where you get overtaken by a car and there's a speeding police car chasing it? Or maybe you just get a police car with sirens on coming by because it's supposedly going to a crime already. Why not introduce ambulance or fire crews? And again, they're going to be wanting to overtake. Traffic would slow down. You'd have to slow down with the traffic to take avoiding action or let them through. Plenty of little things you could do. They just need to look at the everyday life things that they could introduce. That could make quite a difference to the game. Yeah, you know, maybe you have to stop on the side of the road and it take, you know, 30 seconds, press a button to change your tire, whatever, and then you gotta purchase a spare tire, or introduce truck stops to repair tires. I don't know what they do with trucks. But yeah, you know, it's a good valid point. We're gonna be over on the left, we're in the wrong lane. Well, yeah, you got the sleep. There's nothing to say that you couldn't introduce a bathroom stop. But again, the other way you would do it then is maybe you'd have a stop and you'd have to purchase food or something to take on your trip with you, or to take in the truck with you. It would add an extra element to the business side of it, I guess, because you'd have to then budget for your food. But I don't know if they want to get into that. I don't know. I've never played that game. I've seen plenty of people play it. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's like this game. If you've never played this before, you'd probably think, well, what's the attraction to that? And that's how I feel towards my summer car. It's like, well, I don't understand what the attraction is. Maybe it's something I need to have a go at and see what it's like. See? You see the police car there? It's pulled over. It's just sitting there though. Nothing's happening. Yeah, that's just it. See, every time I've looked at it, it's like, well, you know, maybe try it. But it's like, well, you know. It's just like, I just don't know what I'd get from that game. You know, I could purchase it. I could play it, I could stream it for the sake of streaming it for people, but I don't really do that. I play games that I want to play at the end of the day. Hey, no entry, how you doing? There's the police. Coming back again. Yeah, I can't see me getting into Farming Simulator either. I mean, I purchased Farming Simulator 17, and I think I've played it for like 3 hours. I'm like, ugh, this is going to be a slog, and I don't want another game that's going to be a slog. Shattered? You've been busy, have you? Too much shopping, that's what it is. Oh man, you have to excuse me, I've got a bad throat. Night shift. Don't envy you on that one. Man, this road is either littered with police or it's littered with cameras. Where are you going, buddy? I think the graphics have improved, but I think the gameplay ultimately is still the same from what I've seen. They just added a bit more fluff in terms to what you can do with your farm. But it's not something that I've looked into heavily, so there may be a lot more to it, to be honest, but yeah, I can't get into it. I've tried it. Right, did I pay this or not? Oh, I just had to be closer. Thanks for that. I think my next purchase now is probably going to be Dirt Rally 2. I don't think there's anything coming out, but we'll have a look. There'll be the winter sale coming up soon now. That's sometime this week, I think. Oh, trouble. Any decent views? Let's have a look, see, shall we? Yeah, you're right. Let's hope they don't. Oh, if Wreckfest is on sale, buy it. Oh, I need fuel. No, I don't. I stopped. Forgot. Yeah, no, definitely get Wreckfest. It's, if you just want a game where you can race around and batter the crap out of the other guys or even the AI, it's a great laugh. I wasn't expecting much from it when I purchased it, but I'm glad I did. It's really good. If you want to vent a little bit of anger while you're driving, go for it. Yeah, it is like that, actually. Actually, I think I prefer this, though, to Destruction Derby. I never really got into that. And here we go. It's raining again. Well, if you can't, it'll give you a good excuse to upgrade. Whoa. I think he decided to stop right at the last minute then. That was rather lucky. Yeah, you upgrade to a desktop. Okay, you know, it's kind of expensive, but you're not thinking now, see, I can tell. Hey, it could happen. Which might make you mad. Let's hope that doesn't happen though, yeah? The first question to ask yourself is, do you really need a laptop? And if you need a laptop, why do you need a laptop? Because if you don't have a really good valid reason for having a laptop, just get a desktop. There we are, see? Well, that's just it, see? As he says, he travels a lot, so he wants a machine that he can take with him and that he can play with. Now, if while you're traveling you want to be able to play games, then yeah, you've got yourself a valid reason to get yourself a laptop. Just remember that with a laptop, even a gaming laptop, at some point you're probably going to suffer with heat issues, you're probably going to get thermal throttling, and it's probably going to really pee you off, to say the least. You know, if you can deal with that, then fine, get a gaming laptop. They are good, they're just never going to be as good as their desktop counterparts. Well, it depends on what you do, though. I mean, you can get really small form factor PCs, and if you're traveling and you're always mobile, then yes, a laptop may be the better option. But if you travel to a destination and you stay there maybe for a week or two before you move on to the next one, and again a week or two, maybe you could use something that's like a small form factor PC instead. No, well, you certainly don't get the time. You're going to be a busy, busy man. Got lots to sort out. Got to please the old partner now. Come on, got to get in line. Under the thumb now. Actually, hold on. Must be it. I'm going to check my graphics settings. What are we doing with graphics? See, it's changed again. What? 200 should be fine. That shouldn't be on. Depth of field. Don't need on. I'll leave that on. Mirror distance turned down, that will help with the old frames per second. We'll leave the rest on high, I think. Uh-oh. I don't like it when it makes that noise. I knew something was up with the graphics because the sun shafts was on, and I usually have that turned off. I think I'm in trouble. Nope, there it goes. Nah, I've just downloaded it to add to the list. It's not something I fancy playing. It was like, oh, it's free, I'll have that. Thank you very much. It's just there. It's like anything that comes out free game-wise. If it's something I think, you know what, I might play that in the future, then I'll just grab it and download it and add it to the list. It is supposed to be a good game, from what I've read and seen. I've seen other people playing it. This is one of the reasons why I was like, oh, well, if it's free, I might as well have it. It's just not something I was planning to pick up and play anytime soon, that's for sure. But I'm certainly not going to pass up a free game at the end of the day. You know, at the end of the day, it doesn't make any difference. It'll be added to my list, ready to download when if and when I'm ready to play, you know? It's like they had Medal of Honor 2 on Steam, free download. I had Medal of Honor 1, and I played that years ago. But I thought, well, crap, you know, that's out there, I might as well have that. If it's free. So I put that onto the Steam list and had that downloaded. But you need to keep an eye, I believe, with the Epic games now. They're going to be doing like a free game every month. It might be worth just keeping an eye and see what they bring out. Hello there, Almar. How you doing? Hey, hey, hey! But he's coming in quick. Let him go. Quickly, quickly. I'm going to rear-end this guy. Oh my god. Yeah, that's my understanding anyway. I think it's to the end of next year. So it's a free game every month to the end of 2019. I'm sure it's just what is it, one game or two? I can't remember. I think it's definitely one game anyway. Oh, there we are. It's one game every 2 weeks actually. So basically, well, yeah. Is it only available for 2 weeks to download then, I wonder? Or is it going to be available for the month? No, what I'm wondering is when the game is made available, is it only available for the 2 weeks, or is it available for the month to download? That'd be interesting to find out. I would guess 2 weeks, yeah, but you never tell with these people. There is some awfully random stuff. Yeah, it'd be nice to see what's coming up on the Steam sale. I haven't got anything penciled. I got loads on my wish list, but most of the time I just leave it there. It's all kind of stuff that I kind of like the look of, but I don't know if I really want it. I think I just missed my turning. I don't know if I installed a mod for the truck, but I can still play online. That's alright. If you're playing multiplayer, then most mods don't work on multiplayer. Actually, no, you're not supposed to play with mods at all, unless they're authorized by Truckers MP. But if it's only for playing your own single player, then yes, but all you need to do is click on mods and you can check to see what's installed and what's not. But as I say, if you're playing Truckers MP, then you would want to make sure that's not enabled, or I believe Truckers MP would disable them anyway. That's a bit close. Yeah, I'm not doing multiplayer, this is just single player. So any mods that I have installed, and I'm not running pro mods, because that hasn't been updated yet as far as I'm aware. Ooh. I think there's a garage down there I haven't purchased. We'll have to stop and get that one. Yeah, I've got this profile which will be kept as my single play profile only. And then I have, well, I got 3 profiles actually. Got another one that I use for online, and then I got another one just for testing. So anything new that I think might be a bit dodgy, or if I have a problem with a mod on this profile, I'll usually take it off here straight away and put it onto the other one and see if it does the same problem on that. No, that's about right. If you've got people working for you, whenever you sleep, they're still working. The guys working for you won't sleep at the same time as you. Oh dear. Rear end on that truck's going to be awkward. And we're going straight on. Actually, what's the time? 22. Actually, I think I'll stop here and have a sleep. If there's a room in there to sleep. That's probably not going to be room to sleep in there. Let's forget that idea. Actually, we've only got 1 hour 27 to get there anyway, so we're fine. I'll just do the next 1 hour in the dark, and then hopefully the next job should be daytime. $10 hours and 20 million? Does sound like he would be using a money mod. Now, with 10 hours gameplay, it's nearly impossible to get that much money, even if you had... Because you'd have to buy garages, you'd have to get workers, you'd have to get trucks. That's going to mean you'd have to get to a point where you're earning at least $1 million just to start, because you're looking at 80,000 a truck, and then you're looking at the workers on top. So at most you'd probably get about 1 garage. 10 hours gameplay, I don't think you'd even get close to that. Yeah, but there's no way that your workers in 10 hours can be bringing home 300k. Because that means they're ranked up. A worker, even at the beginning, would only bring home 1,000. Unless you've got your money set to yen or something, and it's on 200 million, whatever it is, or rupees or whatever. I don't know, that seems really weird. Something doesn't seem right for sure. Well, 10 hours gameplay, I don't know. It seems like, I mean, I could be completely wrong, you know. Naughty goods. Well, if you're sleeping after every job, because I think you can only sleep a number of times and then you have to do a job anyway. But I guess if you did a job and slept and did a job and slept and did a job and slept, I don't know, but bringing in 30 or 300,000 a time, but only in 10 hours of gameplay seems like a lot to me. But then it's been a while since I've been at that level. Okay, let's get this thing parked, shall we? No, you don't need to sleep again if you get towed. You only sleep if you need to sleep. Otherwise you can carry on driving. You just have to manage your own sleep time. Personally though, I don't bother with the sleep time. I just see it as a waste of time. Yeah, I guess that depends on how much time is left when he has the accident. So he must be particularly tired when he has a crash. Well, hold on, it's one of these steerable ones. I hate these damn things. Right, turn that round. That'll do. Well, it depends. I mean, how many companies do you have and how many drivers do you have? Because, you know, if it's one company, you know, one garage, and you've only got 5 drivers, then the amount you're earning seems to be a bit excessive. However, if you've got something like 10 companies, then it's a different thing, you know, because if they're full, you're going to be earning a lot more money. So, oh, let's get that going, shall we? Ah, there we are. Yeah, you're ranked up a little bit then. You've got a good 10 garages going. What, 11 garages, 53 drivers. So yeah, you're going to be earning that kind of... all in 10 hours? That seems pretty good going. But then again, you know, I haven't done 10 hours in a long time. I'm in, what, 800 hours at the moment. Anywho, map. Let's have a look. What are we on? Whoa, look at that. 74.71%. We've moved up. Where can we go next? It looks like I need to go from either there or down. I want to get that road or there. Couple of choices to do. Let's do jobs. Quick jobs. Let's have a click around and see what we can find. Well, if you really wanted to, you could always start a new profile and see how that works. But yeah, I guess you won't want to do that. Go right back to the beginning. I wouldn't want to. It's a long, hard slog. Look at that. They're all going abroad. Oh, what a pain in the butt. Right, rot stock. Nobody wants to go. There's a dry milk run. Bremen. I wonder if I could go that way. No, I don't want to go that way. Give me a trip that doesn't go that way. Oh god, that sucks. Hey. Right, is there something that goes down from there, but that isn't miles long? No, that's going north. Seriously? Why do they all want to go over there? Oh. Okay, does that go north? That'll do. $20K a day? I didn't even know what they're mixing you. Uh, 27.650. That's me. Haha, 20K, yeah. 20.992. That's good to see they're about the same in that respect. I never really looked. I just see the money adding up and off you go. I'm guessing this is the way out, otherwise I'm just driving the wrong direction, which I just think I have. Reverse it, because I wasn't paying attention. Oh yeah, I just drove past the exit. Duh. There we go. Hey, don't knock it. If they're making more than you're expecting, it's a good thing. Oh, he's flying. This could be trouble. So much for starting in daytime. 4 hours 12. How many hours do you have to play with? 4 hours and 46. This will be a nighttime run then. I've got no horn again. What are we carrying? 22 tons of logs. So, let's see how quick we can get this trip done, shall we? Or flashing light. Oh, you mean the one behind the monitors? Ooh, that's got a bit of lean on it. Not a problem, take care, Armageddon. We're down to sub 3 hours. Well, that's going pretty well. Badly, the speed limit's 43 and I'm doing 55, so abuse as much as you can. Mind you, I'm doing this road. I don't even know if this is the right road I'm supposed to be on. It was a bit silly, wasn't it? I want to pull in too sharply with that. You could feel it starting to lean way over then. There we are, that gets us sub 2 hours now. Ah, it went really quick. Oh, jeez. That was on the edge. she doesn't want to turn nice. This one's not playing ball. Gonna have to slow down. Ow! That was my head. Fuel is, yeah, plenty of fuel on board. Don't have to worry about fuel. 1 hour and 2. So what is it? If I travel at 55 miles an hour, we're looking at nearly 3 or 4 minutes per hour in game. I'm looking at this right. No, that's 1 hour now, so it's on 27. I suspect by the time it hits 30, I should be pretty much there or not far from the destination. We shall see, though. Oh, we're going to try and squeeze it through. Find the right button. That's not the right button. How the devil did I do that? Because I rolled it. What the devil is this thing doing? Escape. Oh, not on my game's crashed. Oh, is this like a screen grab? Whoop. Beep at me. We're gonna have to go to a services. Hopefully the services are right around the corner. I messed that up, didn't I? Nah, I swerved around, and as I swerved, the truck was losing it, and I couldn't correct it. That'll teach me. Oh. 2 minutes away. See? I told you only 30 seconds we'd be there. Oh god, where's the job? Why is the map not highlighted? Oh, that's why. I've got to take that off, otherwise it won't update. Right, let's cross the road. most damage did we get? 0 on the trailer. I like it. Shoot, let go of the wheel. And we're in. And we were late. 3 minutes. Can you believe that? Can you Adam and Eve it? 74. I don't think we got that road, did we? I don't know. I don't think we did. Or was it that one we were supposed to get? Right. Where else can we do? So, can we get a job from Turin upwards or Milan upwards? Let's have a look, shall we? Well, we don't want to go to Milan. Verona, Kona, no. That would work. Let's have a look at Milan. So Milan. Excuse me, that came from nowhere. Genoa, Verona, Florence, Geneva. That could work, but I don't want to take that truck. That truck's terrible. Go with that one. Where was the truck? That one. 1645. Gotta check the map out first. That. Going out of my way if I go that way. Do that. It's going to add quite a bit of time, but I don't care if it's late. Going to make it a 26-hour job, but we'll cover a lot of ground. I think I'll go with that. Gotta have the train horn. How many hours do we get? Oh, we've got 29 hours to play with, so... Right, now we can cruise. Man, I gotta get underfloor heating by here because this stuff, this metal is freezing. This truck can just plow through most things. Oh, look at that. No damage as well. Bargain. Fuel. We're gonna need more fuel. What keeps going off and back on? That's really weird. Right, I need to look at my seating position because it's kind of weird. Can't actually sit any further back in this cab. As far back as it'll let me go. Okay. try that one then. It's my shifter, I swear. Because my parking brake won't release. So, I've got a problem with the USB port because that keeps going the same time every time. Oh, okay, that's going to be a headache because now I can't get out of park. And I don't think it will go into gear properly either. No? 12. 10. Yeah, I'm stuck in... Yeah, I'm stuck in a high range. That's not good. And I'm not sure what's causing it. Well, it looks like I'm going to have to cut the stream short because I'm going to have to fix that because if I can't take my parking brake off, we're not going to get far. So I'll fix that and be back another time and finish this one off. So I do apologise. Going to have to cut this short. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you and take care.